Hello, everyone. Looking at this tomato, you might think it is only suitable for cooking, right? I used to think so, but today I will show you how to refresh your car headlights with tomatoes. I know you've probably seen many headlight restoration videos, but what if I told you I'm going to bring this extremely hazy and yellowed car headlight back to life using some unexpected household items? I'm starting today's project by showing you this incredibly hazy car headlight. Now, let's take this up a notch with a powerful homemade paste. I'm taking a fresh tomato, chopping it into small pieces, and mashing it thoroughly in a bowl. The natural acids in the tomato will be key to breaking down the oxidation on our headlight. I'm mashing it thoroughly with a spoon to create a thick paste. This concentrated form should be more effective, allowing the natural acids to work deeply. I'm adding a generous amount of baking soda. The combination of the tomato's natural acidity and the mild abrasive qualities of baking soda creates a potent cleaning mixture. I'll mix it well until it forms a thick paste, ensuring all ingredients are fully incorporated for maximum effect. This ensures both components are evenly distributed and ready to tackle the headlight haze. To demonstrate the incredible before and after, I'm applying a strip of blue painter's tape right down the middle of the headlight. This way, you'll clearly see the dramatic difference. Now, I'm applying our homemade tomato and baking soda paste generously over one half of the headlight using a paintbrush. I'm making sure to cover the hazy areas completely. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. To allow the mixture to penetrate and loosen the oxidized layer, I'm covering the treated area with several layers of paper towels. This is crucial for allowing the mixture to penetrate and work its magic over time. Let's let it sit for a while and see what happens. Time's up. I'm removing the paper towels. I'm carefully peeling back the paper towels and wiping off the excess. You can already see some of the grime coming off. I'm using a piece of 600 grit sandpaper, moistened with water, to gently scrub the headlight. This helps to further remove the remaining oxidation and smooth the surface. The goal here is to achieve a uniform, slightly frosted finish. I'm continuing to sand, spraying frequently with water to keep the surface lubricated and prevent scratching. Next, to tackle any deeper imperfections and stubborn haziness, I'm reaching for some fine grit sandpaper. I'll wet the headlight and gently sand the surface in circular motions. The water helps lubricate the sandpaper, preventing new scratches while effectively removing the deeper oxidized layer that the paste couldn't fully penetrate. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. After a good sanding, I'll rinse the headlight thoroughly with water to wash away all the sanding residue. For a final polish, I'm going to use a common household item, toothpaste. I'll apply a small amount directly to the headlight and rub it in with a finer grit sandpaper. Toothpaste contains mild abrasives that can effectively buff out minor scratches and further enhance the clarity of the plastic. This step is essential for smoothing out the marks from the coarser paper and preparing the surface for polishing. The finer grit ensures a much smoother and clearer finish in the end. I'll continue scrubbing until the headlight looks noticeably clearer. Again, I'm rinsing and wiping the headlight to clear away the toothpaste and any lingering dullness. Once it's completely dry, you can really see the impressive results. Now for the secret weapon. Watch closely as the fog instantly disappears, leaving behind a perfectly clear, like new finish. This liquid is designed to create a protective vapor. I'm carefully guiding the vapor from the applicator over the dull, oxidized surface of the headlight. This layer acts as a barrier against UV rays and environmental elements. Now for the moment of truth. Look at the incredible transformation. The difference between the treated side and the untreated, hazy section is absolutely astonishing. This tomato and baking soda method, combined with sanding and toothpaste, really works wonders. Now, let's try another popular method. I'm starting with a very hazy headlight again. For this technique, I'm using Coca-Cola. To properly test this concoction, I'm taping off a section of the headlight to have a clear comparison. I'll start by pouring some Coca-Cola into a smaller spray bottle. The phosphoric acid in cola is actually quite effective at dissolving rust and oxidation, making it a surprisingly good cleaner for headlights. I'll start scrubbing with fine grit sandpaper, just like before, to tackle the haze. I sprayed Coca-Cola on the sandpaper and started sanding the headlights. The abrasive action of the sandpaper combined with the cola's acidic properties creates a powerful cleaning duo. I'll make sure to keep the surface wet with more cola as I sand, working in small sections to ensure consistent results. This step is crucial for really stripping away that stubborn yellowed layer. After the coarse sanding, I'm switching to a finer grit sandpaper, continuing the process of spraying and sanding to smooth out the surface and remove any deeper scratches. I'll spray the headlight generously, making sure the entire surface is coated. This step is critical for achieving a uniform finish. I continued sanding until the car lights were shiny. Sanding may seem boring, but it is necessary to get the perfect shine. To achieve the best shine, I sanded the headlights with 2000 grit sandpaper. This fine grit helps remove the smallest scratches from the headlights. I continued sanding until the car lights were shiny. I used Coca-Cola to clean the car lights. Then I used a soft cloth to clean the small residue after the sanding process. You can already see a remarkable difference. Moving on, I'm going to try another technique. I'm emptying a soda can and then pouring some acetone inside. Acetone is a very strong solvent and can be great for breaking down tough, sticky residues. Use aluminum foil to seal the lid of the Coke can. This process helps to retain more steam during the polishing process. I used a screwdriver to make a hole for the steam nozzle for my homemade steam generator. I used hot glue to secure the wire. Then I used a candle to heat the acetone solution in the Coke can. When the solution heats up, it will create steam that rises. I'll then use this homemade tool to rub the acetone mixture directly onto the headlight. While this seems unconventional, the acetone can effectively cut through heavy oxidation and grime. This acts as a temporary sealant and can fill in microscopic scratches, making the surface appear smoother and more transparent. To finish off this Coca-Cola method, I'm applying a generous coat of WD-40 to the treated area. Just like before, this should help to fill in any microscopic imperfections and give it a glossy protective layer. I'm buffing it thoroughly with a clean cloth. This removes the excess product and reveals a remarkably clear and bright surface. The difference is night and day, proving this method delivers fantastic results. For our third attempt, I'm starting with another section of the hazy headlight. I'm buffing it in with a clean cloth to see if a protective wax layer can restore some clarity. It does offer a minor improvement, but it's mostly just a cosmetic change rather than truly restoring the lens. In this method, I will be using a razor. You might think I am trying to destroy this car light, but I am not. Follow along to see what I will do with it. To demonstrate the incredible before and after, I'm applying a strip of blue painter's tape right down the middle of the headlight. This way, you'll clearly see the dramatic difference. I cut the razor blades in half and secured them with wooden clothespins. I added super glue to fix the razor blade firmly. The razor blade is very sharp, so be careful when using it. I started using a razor blade to chip away at the outer coating of the headlight, but be careful. I only shaved horizontally, not vertically. This made sure I didn't remove the actual protective layer of the headlight. When shaving, you may see white crumbs falling out. This is dirt accumulated after a period of use. Removing this outer layer is time-consuming and tedious, but it will give you a perfect finish to your headlights. Now I prepare 3 types of sandpaper for my sanding process: P600, P1000 and P1500. I will repeat the same sanding process as the previous sanding methods. I will sand with water to remove the scratches on the car headlight that are left after scraping with the razor blade. Just like before, I sand from coarse sandpaper to finer sandpaper to achieve the desired smoothness. Again, I'm using toothpaste with sandpaper on the side, working it in to polish the plastic and smooth out any remaining dullness. The fine abrasives in toothpaste really help here. Followed by more rinsing and wiping to ensure all the abrasive particles from the razor blade are completely gone and the surface is ready for the next step. To further enhance the clarity, I'm applying a layer of WD-40. I sprayed a large amount of WD-40 on a cotton ball and applied it evenly to the headlights. This often gives a great immediate shine, and it's looking significantly better. The surface is now much smoother and less opaque. Look at the incredible clarity and shine on this headlight. It went from dull and hazy to looking almost brand new. These comprehensive approaches really deliver professional-grade results right at home. Don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know which method you found most impressive. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.